Welcome to the 2022 season of Hockomock League football with the Warriors of Foxborough High School. Today's matchup is the MIAA Division IV Final Four matchup between the Foxborough Warriors and the Gators of Grafton High School. Coming to you from the George T. Anderson Field at Bellingham High School in Bellingham, Massachusetts. Bringing you all of today's exciting football action are Doug Seuss and Frank Jaffoon.
Here we go. The Warriors get there again.
We're on top again. And he caught it for a touchdown.
Now let's join Doug and Frank down on the field for today's pregame commentary.
Welcome, everybody, to Foxborough High School Warrior Football. Bring you today's action from Bellingham High School, where the Foxborough Warriors, a Final Four appearance, second year in a row, will be taking on the Grafton Gators. Doug Seuss. Today I'm joined by Dave Henry, filling in for Frank Jaffoon. Our special guest, Coach Martinelli, needs no introduction. Welcome, Coach.
Thanks. Thank you, and thank you for your coverage all season long. It's so important to the kids and the community at large. Wouldn't be the same without you.
Well, we appreciate that, Coach. Tell us a little bit about last week's game. That was quite interesting, going up to Bedford, a team that was rated third, and you guys went in there. It's just like no fear. You took it to them. Special teams were a big part of that.
That's been the formula all season, really. I think, once we got over the hump of being a young football team, I think the young kids just gelled and have no, expectations other than going out and just playing their best every week. And we've had a handful of senior leaders that kept the glue together to get us to this point.
And one question everybody's been asking, I know Dave's got on his mind, Sam Carpenter, the fake punt, what was that all about? Was that him or was that you, Coach?
Absolutely. Absolutely, it was all Sam Carpenter.
All right, a lot of people have been curious about that, and I believe I ran into Coach the next day. We had this conversation, and Coach said he has the option of doing that anytime he feels it's open, and that led to the first touchdown.
Yeah, that was that broke the momentum that they might have generated, and it certainly gave us the excitement to go get that next score.
All right. Now, as far as today's opponent, Coach, they're 10-0.
Yep.
Grafton High School, I looked at their schedule this morning. They play a lot of regional schools, some of them very good. They had a rematch against Marlborough last week's game, which they only beat by a point. Their first meeting last week, they beat them by a couple scores.
Yep.
What do you expect out of them?
Well, I expect them to be a strong running team, and I wouldn't be surprised if I see them throw the ball a little more in this particular game. They haven't thrown the ball a whole lot, but they got a great skill receiver in number 8. Quarterback is a big, strong kid. And from what I've seen on film, they protect very well.
And as far as your guys, what's your plan for attack today? Mixing it up still, or you want to go heavy run first? What do you think?
I think you're going to see a pretty much of a mix from Coach Carew and the offensive boys. And they've done such a tremendous job. Blessed with all these guys, all former Foxborough kids running the show. So.
Right. And you are very lucky to have them, Coach. They love working with you. I know that. David and I have been watching these games for a long time. David's son's on the team. Yep. Young Shane has played pretty well for you.
He's played terrific. He leads the team with 5 interceptions. He's a very smart and aggressive young man.
Yeah. All right, so we'll be bringing the action in about a half hour here. I'm going to let Coach get back to his team, get his last-minute prep in. David and I will join you up in a booth. But, Coach, we wish you nothing but the best as always.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you.
Good luck, Coach.
All right.
Good luck. Which ball do you want to defend?
We'll kick it this way.
Okay, grab the nice straight line.
Right up here, Whitey's going to receive. He's going to kick. Gentlemen, shake hands. Let's have a good game. Let's go!
Testing 1, 2, 3. Good morning, ladies and
gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to George Anderson Field on the campus of Bellingham High School. We are pleased to serve as hosts for today's Division IV semifinal matchup between the visiting Foxborough Warriors and the home team Grafton Gators. The winner of today's game will advance to Gillette Stadium.
All right, here we are, folks. Final four action, Division IV MIAA football. Grafton Gators are the home team, the upper seed, number 2, and Foxborough Warriors, the number 6 seed, who have had a good run so far. We're about to have the national anthem, and then we'll come back to action after that.
Personnel or members of each school's administration who are here today. Bellingham, Foxborough, and Grafton believe sportsmanship is of utmost importance and want to enjoy the contest in the fun. Spectators are not permitted on the track without permission of Bellingham staff members. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. For your convenience, restroom facilities are available behind the concession stand, which today is being staffed by Bellingham's Friends of Music. At this time, I invite all participants to rise, remove your hats if wearing them, for today's national anthem, which will be sung by Foxborough cheerleaders Corinne Caveney and Sophia Sugaris.
So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yeah, very nice job there by those young ladies. So here we are, Doug Seuss, Dave Henry filling in for my partner, Frank Foon. We also want to give a shout out to Pat McGuire, who is recovering from hip replacement surgery. And Pat will be back in action sometime soon, but we're here to bring you to action and make a quick announcement here. The rights fee to this cable cast has been waived by the MIAA on behalf of the students of Foxborough High School. The MIAA represents nearly 400 senior high schools across the Commonwealth and more than 200,000 young men and women who participate annually in MIAA-governed athletic competition. Any rebroadcast or republication of this program without the written consent of the MIAA is prohibited. So we get that housekeeping thing out of the way. Foxborough will be receiving the opening kickoff here. Back deep for us. Looks like we have Prescott, number 1, and Tony Sullivan, number 5. Tyler Prescott, that is.
I believe they switched that up from last
Yeah,
week.
yeah. We've had Eddie Feldman back there, and we've had Rashawn Lewis back there. So kicking off is number 8 for that's Liam Doniger, and Liam is also one of the key players on this team. Defensively, he leads the team with 6 interceptions. And we're underway. It looks like the ball's going in the end zone, so Foxborough will have a fresh start from their own 20-yard line.
And from the film that I saw on number 8, he is one heck of a receiver.
Yeah, Coach mentioned that, right?
Yeah, he did in the pregame. Yeah, he goes up and gets the ball.
All right, we got some intel on some of these kids. Nick St. George, number 9, for Grafton, he's a linebacker, middle linebacker. He's their leading tackler. He has 156 tackles on the season. He's got 5 of the team's 25 sacks. So Marcelo, quarterback, hands off, and right off the bat, Foxborough loses a couple of yards. The bottom of that pile looks like number 53 for the Gators. That's Riley McCann. So a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Your typical first play of the game, up the middle.
Right. We have Ben Angelini as the tailback. Got Lincoln Moore offset as the fullback. We're going to see Angelini again. This time he goes a little bit outside. He's got some room to run. He's out to near the first down marker. He's going to be shy by about a yard, I believe, maybe 2. Let's see where they spot the ball. They're going to put it at the 28.5-yard line, so we need 1.5 to get the first down.
That's basically just a shotgun off tackle play, and Ben did a great job bouncing it outside and getting a big gain there.
Sure did. Sophomore running back, he runs hard. Foxborough has a stable running backs, but Ben's been the go-to guy the last couple of weeks. And here we go. We're going to see him again, and he's got first down.
He got it.
Yep. He gets popped, but not until he picks up that important first down. He gets out to the 31-yard line.
That second down gain was, gave us.
All right. I believe we're going to see number 9. Like I said, Nick St. George is in on this tackle here.
For a sophomore, Ben's done a great job this year. He runs the ball hard. He's got speed, got quickness. He's got all the tools you need.
All right, 1st and 10, Foxborough at their own 31-yard line. And here we go again. Angelini fights ahead. Looks like Cooper Berube, on number 50, on the tackle for the Gators. Again, Berube is up there. He has 100 tackles on the season, along with 3 sacks and 2 interceptions. So their linebackers are very active for the Grafton Gators. 2nd and about 6. And once again, we're going to see healthy dose. He's got another first down. Angelini goes off the right side.
Well, Grafton dug's in a 4-man front, so that tells you to run the ball.
Right. We're going to see some action here. You're going to get
nice block by Lincoln Moore leading.
Lincoln Moore, BMO. You can see 73 there. That's the freshman. That's Matt O'Keefe. Foxborough starts a freshman in that line.
Amazing. We'll see if Grafton, if they can't stop the run, they might come up to a 5-man front. From what I've seen on film, they've been a 4-man all year.
Yeah, they're staying 4 for now. You're right, Dave. And here we got motion for the first time. And this is Solham. He's going to take a little pitch there. And he's not going to gain anything. Tony cut it up, and he ran into a wall. Number 52 in there is Mark Cogan, along with, again, St. George. So they give him credit for 1. So it'll be 2nd and 9. Foxborough on their own 43-yard line. So far, it's been nothing but run for the Warriors. Marcus Saul threw a couple TD passes so far in the playoffs. He's gaining more confidence with each game. And here we go, the play action. And that one's out to BMO.
Nice move.
And again, O'Grady, Menzies O'Grady, we call him BMO, it's just shorter. He's usually a star in defense, but they got him playing tight end. And we're going to see a replay from the opposite side.
Yeah, he stuck out to the flat and makes a guy miss. That's all him.
Yeah.
Good game.
He's hard to bring down because he has this really unorthodox running style.
And he's big and strong.
He's big and strong, yeah, definitely. So we have an important 3rd down here. Foxborough needs 4 from their own 48-yard line. Empty backfield. Marcusella getting calling from the sideline here. Looks like an audible. Foxborough's got 5 receivers in the formation. And he's going to be drilled. Yeah. Never saw it coming. Number 56 there, Chase Diamond on the tackle. He actually let up. I think he could have laid a bigger hit on Marcusella.
Which is a good play, and this is kind of unacceptable. We got 5 linemen blocking. Grafton rushes 4, and he pretty much comes in scot-free. Marcusella didn't have a chance.
He didn't. He never saw him coming from his blind side. So Foxborough, after picking up a couple first downs, will punt. Carpenter is the punter. Back, we have 2 guys. Again, number 8 is Liam Doniger. And it looks like it's going away from him. Oh, missed tackle right there. 2 missed tackles. number 1, Wesley Williams, on the return. Foxborough had a good chance there for a tackle right at the reception of the punt, but this is, I'm not sure if our guy thought maybe he fair caught it or whatever, but that's unacceptable right there.
I think he was a little hesitant to tackle him before he got the ball.
Yeah, that's true too. He probably didn't want to have an interference call, catch interference. So Grafton starts their first drive from their own 32-yard line. And they have one back there, number 2, TJ Cahill is the lone back. Next to Casey Jordan, the quarterback. Now we get motion, and we're going to get a quick spot pass out to the outside. It looks like O'Grady on the tackle.
Now that's something different I've seen from film, Doug, is they haven't started the game in shotgun, so there's a little wrinkle that they're throwing in already.
Right, they brought motion and ran the opposite side, a little quick out. There's your number 8, Liam Doniger. He's one of the captains. He's a senior captain.
They're more of an under-center team. They're a powerful running team.
They're in the eye right now. Foxborough has a 5-man front, and there's not going to be much of a gain there. He's going to pick up a couple, but he's going to bring up a 3rd down. Straight ahead run there by TJ Cahill. He picks up 2, so we have a 3rd and 1.
That was Lincoln and Finn on the tackle there.
Yeah, Huck Finn's had a couple good weeks as well.
He sure has. He's come along.
Really senior captain, really stepping up. Here we go, under center again. It's going to be a keeper. I think Lincoln Moore laid a pop on him, but he got the 1st down. That was Jordan calling his own number there, but he squeaked out the 1st down, but he took a pop from Lincoln Moore, I can tell you that much. So we have 6 minutes left in the first quarter. This is Grafton's opening drive. Foxborough punted on their first drive after picking up a couple 1st downs, if you're just joining us from home. Final 4, Division 4 action here from Bellingham High School. 1st and 10, Grafton. Now we're going to see pass. He's going up top. He's got him.
Oh.
He drops it. Coverage. We had Gordon in coverage, and he got behind him, he being Liam Doniger. Ball should have been caught. Nice throw by Casey Jordan.
Quarterback dropped that right into the bread basket.
Yeah, we're going to see the end of this on the replay here.
I'm wondering if the sun maybe got into his eyes a little bit. That's a catch over the shoulder, but he should have had it.
He should have had it.
Yeah.
He's behind 2 Foxborough defenders. Coach told us in the pregame that he expected them to throw the ball a little bit more today.
Yep.
They weren't going to be surprised by it, but certainly you ducked the ball, dodged the bullet right there. So we have 2nd and 10. And again, Jordan underneath center. He's going to run a little toss out here to Cahill.
Nice
Number 2 for Foxborough is on the tackle, Jaquan Williams.
Great job by Jaquan setting the edge there. Anytime a team runs a sweep, if you don't set the edge, that's rule number 1. Make the running back turn it inside to your defense, and Jaquan did a great job doing that.
He gains like 3. But you're right, David. Lincoln Moore had a good block on him, kept him out of action, but Jaquan stepped up to fill the hole. So we have a 3rd and 7 from the 47-yard line of Grafton. They now go to shotgun. And again, we're going to look for a pass. This is over. This picked off.
Nice.
The receiver fell down. Oh, here comes a flag. Here comes a flag late.
I think we did have. I don't think it was intentional, but I think it was pass interference. Yeah.
Oh, but it's going to take away the interception.
TJ, good job. Good job, boys.
So this is from the opposite. This is from the opposite side.
I don't know if we're going to see it from this angle. Yeah, we're not going to see it from that angle.
That was Hassett on the interception, but the interference call is going to void that.
I think it was unintentional interference, and when he ran into him.
It certainly wasn't Hassett.
No.
It had to be somebody on the end.
Yeah.
If we can see another replay, maybe from the Grafton side, we may actually be able to detect where that contact may take place, because the receiver did go down. Doniger did go down. All right, here we go. It's only a 5-yard penalty, too. So
there he is right there going down.
Did he get bumped coming off the line? So now we got some confusion by the officials as to where it is. Pass interference under Federation rules may not be an automatic first down.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they got some crazy rules. I mean, there's things, I mean, basically personal fouls are about the only things that are automatic first downs. Now, they just marked off, looks like 10 yards.
Yeah, it's a first down. That's too bad.
Yeah. There's only a 10-yard penalty versus a 15, so back to action, 1st and 10. We got motion. And again, this.
Nice job.
No, lost the air. Really good job there. BMO. Yep. All right, pass interference. Going back to it one more time. We're gonna.
This will be a good angle. So you see
Oh,
Gordo.
yeah.
Yeah, they kind of got tangled
actually,
up.
it's Jaquan. Looks like Jaquan got a piece of him. So, all right. That's all right. Nice play right there.
And I think it was more their feet got tangled up a little
more
bit
more
there.
likely. Jaquan, you know, he'll come back and make a play to make up for that, I'm sure.
But great job by BMO again, setting the edge there, Doug, on that
Right.
jet sweep that Grafton tried to run.
Williams was the ball carrier there. He lost one. Now the wide side of the field is the Foxborough side, and we're in shotgun again. Casey Jordan, he's going to pass one more time. BMO's coming in hard. This ball is going to be caught. Oh, that's Doniger. He got inside of Gordon. He only catches that by doing what he did. He laid out for that ball.
Great catch. But again, he had a couple of steps on Gordo there.
Yep.
Another great ball by the quarterback. He's thrown some great balls
Yeah,
today.
this one, he's putting it where only Doniger's going to catch it.
I think Gordo might have thought he was getting some safety help from Hassett.
Yeah.
Just a little late getting there.
All right, we got a first down here. Late player checks in for the high snap, under control.
Nice.
All right, that's more. Lincoln shot right in there.
Yeah, so Grafton tried to run a counter, Doug. Lincoln read it perfectly.
I'm not sure what's going on, but that chain crew looks like they're all out of whack over there.
Yeah, they're inside the 10, so it's just the down marker.
Well,
Yeah,
they're outside the 10, actually, aren't they? They're
Yeah,
they're
now,
at the
but-
11.
Yeah. It's 2nd and goal from the 11.
Okay. Again, we have Casey Jordan. He's going to play action pass. Touchdown. And again, Gordon, the victim, Doniger in the corner of the end zone, wide open. So Grafton on their first drive marches down the field, punches it in. Foxborough's going to have to make an adjustment on this.
But Gordo lost his footing there. It was pretty much a basic down and out.
Yep. So Doniger, who just scored, also does the kicking. Snap, it's good. Kick is good. And we have a 7-0 ball game.
That was a play action pass, which is, you have to respect their run. Quarterback rolls out to his right. Gordo loses his footing.
Yeah, falls
Wide
down.
open, easy catch, easy touchdown.
Yeah. Well, Doniger made up for the one he dropped by coming up with 2 big catches here, resulting in a touchdown for the Grafton Gators.
And it's tough, Doug, to go to these different surfaces that the kids play on, and it's not like college, you know, Division I or the
Right.
NFL, where they have different size cleats for every turf.
Right.
It takes you some time to get your footing.
Right. And that's a good point. I mean, we play our home games on grass. Some of the other fields we play on are also grass. Last week it was a good thing that it was a turf field with all that rain up in Bedford. But this Bellingham surface is a nice field. I've been here a few times. My team played here a few weeks back. It's well maintained. Nice setup they have here. So back again is Solham and Prescott. Solham's backed up to the goal line. He's going to bring it out. He breaks a couple tackles. He keeps going. Tony's, I tell you, he made something out of nothing there. That was all Tony Solham. 35-yard return out to the Foxborough 35-yard line. He was one player away from breaking that, Dave.
Yeah, he sure was. I thought it was a bad decision on his part to take it out when
Yeah.
I first saw it, but Tony made some guys miss. Their leading
right
tackle,
there,
right?
right there. Yeah. And then the kicker, Doniger, is the one I think who makes the tackle. It is. So Foxborough actually gets out to 37, their second series. Again, we have Ben Angelini as the lone back. And we're going to go quick pump out back to Solheim again. Not much of a block there. Jaden Becker was the blocker for Foxborough, and he didn't help out Tony much on that one, so we lose a yard.
Yeah, so it's basically one of his trips left. It's just a quick pass to Tony, and Marcasella pumped it. I don't know if that was designed or.
Yeah, usually if you do that, maybe it's a pump and go, right?
Yeah, it was just too slow to develop.
All right, so 2nd and 11 for the Warriors, their own 36-yard line. We're under 3 minutes left in the first opening quarter. We have a. Oh, what's going on here? Clock's rolling. Okay.
The clock's ticking.
.215. So
they're way behind here.
Yeah.
They've shown 2:38 on the clock.
Yeah. So about 25 seconds going to be taken off the clock there. There we go, 2:15. Not sure what's going on. All I know is it's not volunteers on the clock, it's officials. So they also keep it on the field just to be on the safe side. So we got Solheim in motion. And we're going to get another quick out this time to Demo. And Demo's going to get a couple yards before he's brought down. And again, that's number 53. That's Riley McCann. All right.
Just another quick pass out to the flat. Demo playing end. Basically a 5-yard out, 2-yard out.
Yeah, he gains 2 on the play, so it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 to be exact. Warriors at their own 38-yard line.
I look for us here, Doug, to go to Gordo. Man coverage out here.
I haven't seen Lewis yet, the freshman. Just need a better job of blocking here. We got an open receiver, Solheim. He's going to have the first down. Nice play there. Good pass by Mike Marcasella. Solheim just on the little out route.
Yeah, Gordon ran Gordo runs a straight fly, and then Tony comes underneath him, right on the chains. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect route. Nice pass.
Well thrown ball. Yep. So Foxborough gets the big first down here. Keeps the drive going. Clock is coming down to a minute left in the first quarter. There's a little confusion here with the Warriors. All right. All right, back to Angelini as the tailback. And we're going to see him. And he's going to get swallowed up for a loss. Yeah, number 52, Mark Cogan again. Called his name earlier on the tackle. It's going to be a 2-yard loss.
That's one thing I saw on Grafton watching film of them is they're strong up front. You're not going to push them around too much. That's why they're able to stick in a 4-man front. Usually if teams are running the ball against you, you'll bring down another guy for a 5-man front, but Grafton gets away with a 4-man front.
They are, and like you said, being physical, they're able to control the line of scrimmage. Their linebackers, or their leading tacklers, are very active, but the front four is doing a pretty good job so far. And we're going to see another pass out of Marcasella. He's going to scramble a little bit. He's got nothing. And he's going to be dropped for a loss. Brian Chibani, another captain, senior captain number 14, gets credit for the tackle.
Mike Marcasella doing his best Mike Vick impersonation out there on the edge.
I don't know. Look more like Drew Bledsoe right there than did Michael Vick. That'll end the quarter, so we'll be moving to change. If you're just joining us at home, this is Foxborough's second drive of the game. They punted on their first, and Grafton marched down the field, scored a touchdown. They lead 7-0. So far, it's been a good game. Foxborough's moved the ball a little bit, but then again, they're facing adversity once more with the 3rd and long.
Yeah, and that was a tough penalty that we faced there on that 3rd down, the pass interference, because that's the referee's discretion whether or not it's incidental contact, like they call it, I believe, Doug, right?
Right. Well, what makes it worse, Dave, is the fact that we picked the ball off. So it's not like it's an incomplete pass and we're going to force a punt. You're talking about a situation where we have the ball near, our own 40-yard line in back in action, and instead Grafton gets to keep the ball and complete the drive. So it was a big call. And again, pass interference, sometimes it's really obvious, sometimes it's discretion. So again, here we go. Foxborough does have two backs in the backfield, so they're not going 5 wide. And you're going to see Marcusella roll out with some Angelini help here.
Got it.
He's got a first down.
Nice pass,
Gordon. He does. He makes it to the 40-yard line of Grafton. Good ball by Mike Marcusella.
Great play. 3rd and 13. Like you said, 2 guys in the backfield. You got 2 wide receivers, and Michael throws a dot.
He does.
Right to the first down mark. A great pattern, great throw.
We've always, since the time Michael was like 9 years old, we've always been impressed with his arm. He's only going to get better and stronger too. But when he's on, he makes some really good plays, and that was one of them. So here we now got split both sides, one to each side. We're going to get a little play action, and this ball's picked. It looked like it possibly might have been tipped. Angelini, Keefe on the tackle, but that's you got a late flag.
That's a personal foul.
That's Ryan Chibani with the interception.
Yeah, this is a big swing here. I think they're going to get us for a 15-yarder, Doug, at the end.
Yeah. Well, I gave Marcusella the kiss of death there, talking about his arm strength, and I'm not sure if this ball's tipped or not, though.
I don't believe it was. I think he tried to, needle it in and double coverage.
It's over the top. He did. He was going for Lincoln Moore.
Yeah. Well, big defensive stand now. We don't want to get down.
So the interception plus 15 added on top, and Grafton sets up at the 25-yard line of Foxborough. Very good field position. Back in shotgun now is Jordan, and he pump fakes. He's going up top again.
They're going after Gordo again. All right, so they're seeing something with number 8.
They're looking for pass interference here.
That was good coverage by Gordon.
His back is to the ball, but people got to understand the rules of the Federation rules versus NCAA rules. This would normally be in the NFL that is interference because he didn't turn to play the ball, but not in Federation rules. So 2nd down and 10, and now we're going to get the quick out. That ball's low, and I know, again, Gordon was here, but Huck Finn, 76 on the tackle. It's a little help from Hassett, Caden Hassett, 17. So
just a quick one-step drop, get rid of it, out to your outside receiver.
Well, we thought we had the replay, but we're back to live. There it is.
Who's that?
Number 6.
For us.
Yeah, it's Demaya Cameron.
Yep.
So 3rd and long. And we're going to get a rollout. He's going for the corner. Touchdown. Unbelievable. That's a great catch. That's another great ball.
There's nothing you can do about that one. Gordon was right on top of him. He went to go swipe at the ball. He just missed it. And, there are some indefensible catches and plays, and that could be one of them. I'll tell you, their quarterback's been right on the money all day.
He has been on the money.
And he's a senior, Doug, captain?
Yeah.
So,
well, after the extra point, I'm sure we'll get another look at that. But that ball couldn't have been any better thrown. It was a rollout action pass. And Foxborough is now down 14-zip. So here we go, back to the touchdown. Yeah.
Good coverage. Just a great ball.
Of all the catches so far, that's the one there. Gordon had the best coverage on that one. All right, but again, the ball is just perfectly thrown to to the pylon marker, and great catch by Doniger. I mean, there's no doubt about it. The kid is good. Coach told us in pregame, he said, "Get this number 8 kid. He's really, really good." And obviously, quarterback Casey Jordan is very good as well. Both of them are senior captains, and they've probably been doing this for a couple of years. So Foxborough finds themselves in a hole, but we got plenty of time left. We have 10 minutes left in the first half. Foxborough needs to do something here, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the game if we don't score here, but I would like to see us try to switch momentum here a little bit. At least hold on to the ball, get some first downs, flipped field position, and try to do something here. One thing you don't want to do is go 3 and out.
No.
And give the ball right back to them, and we're struggling a little bit on defense.
All right, we're going to have a short kick this time. That ball's going to hit the turf. Is this Prescott that has it?
It is.
He brings it out past the 20.
Well, one thing for sure is Michael has bounced back from adversity all year long.
He has.
Especially that first playoff game that we had. Well, how many turnovers were in that game, Doug? 11.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous game.
And we bounced back, and you know, we fought through adversity, and that's something this team's done all year. Give them credit. Yeah, now they got to do it again.
They're on a 4-game win streak. They've won 6 out of their last 7 after dropping their first 3. So again, this team fights back, and Angelini's going to muscle ahead for a few. He gets tackled there, number 77, Connor Shepard, big boy.
Now, like I mentioned before, Grafton's in a 4-man front, and I would like to see us pound the football right out. Make them commit a little bit more to the line of scrimmage, and that will open up your passing game a little bit.
I agree.
They got a big boy in the middle there, number 77.
That's the one that just made the tackle. He's only a sophomore, Dave.
Yeah, he looks about 270.
Yeah. So here we go, second and about 4. Quick out to Solheim, gets a block from Becker. This time does a much better job on the block. Solheim picks up about 7 yards, 8 yards for the first down.
And that's all on Jaden Becker. Jaden Becker has to make the block. If he doesn't make the block, you're leaving your receiver out to dry. Jaden does a great job.
He really does. He stayed with him. Yeah, nice job by Becker there. So first and 10, Foxborough, their own 38-yard line. We got 4 guys, 4 receivers in the pattern, single back. Marcusella looking to throw again. He finds Bemo. No, that's Solheim. I'm sorry. Solheim gets another first down. Gets a quick seam route.
Good job by Coach Brew here mixing it up, Doug.
Yeah. We're going to see this reverse angle. And this is just a nice safe pass right here.
Yeah, a little 5-yard button hook.
Right. Gets the extra yards after catch. So Foxborough still 4 receivers, 3 to the far side there. Sideline, get another quick out, this time to Becker. And he tries to turn upfield, but he's brought down quickly there by Anthony Perlante.
Yeah, so that's basically, you know, we're in shotgun. Michael gets the snap, and he's immediately throwing it to Becker.
Right.
And they really rely on Becker to try to make a guy miss. It's a tough thing to do.
I'm really curious as to why we're not seeing Lewis here. I mean, unless he's injured, but Rashawn Lewis has got a strong run by Angelini. He loses footing there a little bit. Number 2 on the tackles, TJ Cahill. Angelini grabs 2 yards maybe, be 3rd and 7.
Well, just a handoff sweep, basically, and
he starts to slide a little bit there. He's losing footing. To your point, David, his cleats may not be right for this turf.
It's tough, Doug. It really is the thing.
Especially you go to make a cut.
All right, big 3rd and 7 here.
2 receivers in the pattern, 2 backs. Marcusella's rolling to his left. He's looking for somebody. The intended receiver was Gordon. The ball was low and away, incomplete. And it'll bring up 4th down for Foxborough.
Looks like we're going for it, Doug. Well, it looks like we're going to at least.
It's a tough decision to go for here, though.
Yeah, if you don't get it.
I mean, Carpenter can pin them down deep.
Marcasel's coming out. I think we might try to draw him offside. Oh, here comes the kicking team now.
Yeah, I mean, this is where Bedford screwed up last week.
Yes, early. Absolutely.
7 minutes to go in the third quarter, down by 8 points. The ball inside your own 30-yard line, and the coach decides to go for it on 4th and 5. Disaster. Sealed his own fate there. But Foxborough is punting. There last week had a fake punt. I think Grafton's going to have their eyes on him today.
Yeah.
Good snap.
They're not even rushing, Doug.
Decent kick away from the return team. That ball is going inside the 10, down inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. That was a great decision to punt right there. Now the Warrior defense has to step up. Carpenter nailed that one, coffin corner.
And to your point, Doug, they didn't even rush him.
No, they were. I think they were, again, not knowing that if he's going to take off or not, but
he looked good taking off on that fake punt last week, too. He had some wheels.
I mean, he's a former soccer player, and like I said before, unless he was a goalie, he was getting his running in playing soccer all those years. So,
back up, please. Back up.
All right, here we go. 7:05 remaining in the half. Grafton pinned deep inside their 5 at their own 3. The Warriors need a stop. Jordan under center, straight ahead handoff, bundled up real quickly. A host of white shirts right there. Huck Finn there, BMO once again. That was Cahill on the carry.
Huck Finn's really stepped up as the senior captain the last few weeks. He's really controlled the line of scrimmage, and as any good coach will tell you, that the game is generally won on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Everybody looks to the superstars and the running backs, but it's won on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. You know, looking, well, we got the camera there. We got a couple other of our guys here. Justin Morrison, 66, is also out there. Justin's another senior. There's only a few that are getting playing time, but those 2 guys have contributed. We're going to toss here, and that's Lincoln Moore.
Great job setting the edge there by Finn again, I believe.
He's over there, and he also gets help there from, I think, Brandon Tombstone, number 53, helped turn that in. So we're going to have a 3rd and 8. Lincoln Moore, again, you talk about a junior, David. He wears your old number. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the way you played. He's no fear. And he's aggressive. He attacks. His football IQ is very high.
He's battling a little bit of a knee injury too the last few weeks. So he's got a brace on it.
We got a toss. And not enough. They get out to the 10-yard line. That's number 9, Nick St. George on the carry, but it's going to force a punt.
Yeah, so they run trying to get outside. A sweep to the right, and then it was Peyton Francis, I believe, number 13.
13,
that's
Mark Francois, actually.
He did a great job again, setting the edge, making the running back turn inside to your defense. Big 3rd down stop.
All right.
Go get it.
Kick.
Go get it.
Don't let this ball hit the ground. Come on. There goes Tony. Not there. Set it. One. It's tough. You got to put yourself in these kids' shoes. They're indecisive. They don't want to make a mistake. But, you know, he held on to the ball, which is the most important thing right there. Had Tony reacted a little faster, taking it after 2 hops, he might have been able to make.
I think he could have got to it in the air, to be honest with you. And then he's got the momentum going forward. So you got to want the football in those situations. You can't be nervous about the ball fumbling. You got to go get it.
So here we go, 1st and 10 from Grafton's 45, our best starting position of the game, and not much there.
No.
Is that Angelini again? Yeah, he gets swallowed up after about a yard gain. Again, at the bottom of that pile is Riley McCann, 53. And gets a little help there from Cooper Berube. 2nd and 9.
I'll tell you what, Grafton hasn't, sent any blitzes. They've just been in this 4-man line, 2 linebackers, and it's been working for them. They give up a few first downs, but
little play action pass. This is
Right open.
Lincoln Moore gets a block from Tony Solheim. Lincoln's going to have a first down.
That's a
Out of
nice,
the backfield.
nice play call there.
Yeah, really good play call.
Play action pass to Angelini, which they have to respect. Lincoln sneaks out to the flat, turns it up, and when Lincoln gets a head of steam going, he'll punish you. It's a big first down inside the 35 now, Dougie.
Timeout by
timeout of the
Grafton.
game.
Timeout for Grafton.
We're back to the 3 timeouts again.
Yeah, we
right?
are. Yep.
Okay. Well, it would be really nice to get some points here. There's 4 minutes to go before halftime. Certainly can't give up any more points this half.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, defensively, the Warriors the last few weeks have really stepped up. I mean, the Pembroke game, they gave up 21, and that was a combination of the turnovers, nightmare. But their defense actually played pretty well in that game, forcing a lot of turnovers. Last week, you had a broken coverage at the end of the half that Bedford scored on a long pass, under a minute to go.
Block.
And a punt block that actually went backwards like 50 yards.
Yep.
I think somebody said it went off a kid's helmet, and that would explain why that ball traveled that far back, where it was recovered for a touchdown in the end zone. But defensively, we've played so much better. I think the Achilles heel this year has been special teams, and the North Attleboro game was lost basically on an onside kick. So we just need to do something here. Angelini's got an edge.
Ooh.
There's
What do
flags.
We got? Yeah.
We got flags.
They got a hold and
They're going to call a hold here.
I didn't see the holding. I saw a good double team on the edge there.
That's a tough one.
Maybe I'm missing it.
All right, we're going to see it here, Dave. Got this nice big screen here, too. So you got Moore coming out of the backfield. You're pulling 56.
Oh,
He's got jersey.
I guess so. His hands are inside.
His hands are inside. The way holding's viewed nowadays, it's really funny. But that was Austin Philbin, senior captain right there for the Warriors, that gets the flag. So first down now needs 18, I believe. We're going to see Marcus All roll out again.
Don't do anything crazy. Good job, Michael.
Make a block, Tony. There you go. Oh, that's a late hit. Oh, that's real close out of bounds here. Marcusella took a shot.
That's what I like to see Marcusella do a little bit more often. He's a young quarterback, so he'll make his mistakes. His mistakes have been trying to force the ball in.
Yeah.
Just take off, run, get what you can get, and you line up again on second down. And that was close.
No, it was close. He was on the edge. Looked worse than what it was on replay. So, but he gets 8 of the 10 yards back. So it'll be 2nd and 12. We got 3.5 minutes left in the half. Foxborough's down at the 36-yard line. We got to remember too, we're in Carpenter's field goal range, believe it or not.
Yeah, we are.
Anything inside 50. He's got Solheim.
Oh,
that ball's floating a little bit, wasn't it?
Oh,
I was thinking the same thing, Dave. He gets about 10 on that. So
Michael took a shot at the end of this play too. Now this is a long pass to make for a sophomore
this ball
quarterback.
seemed like it was up in the air for a long time.
But Tony took a good hit, and Marcusella took a good hit too at the end.
We have like a 3rd and 5 here. So
I think we're in 4-down territory, maybe.
It's possible.
I mean, down 2 touchdowns. Do we kick a field goal?
You want to get something out of this drive, one way or another.
Yes. Plenty of time. Good protection up front.
Picked off again. Wesley Williams, number 1, picks that ball off a little high.
We got a late hit, Doug. We got a penalty down.
Well,
I think we got a late hit on the quarterback.
Well, that would be nice.
Let's see what we got. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Could be a high hit.
That ball just got away from Michael. If it is a penalty on them, which they are pointing to Grafton, yeah, we have a personal foul, roughing the passer.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, that'll negate that one. The Grafton crowd isn't happy about it, but it could have been a hit to the head. I mean, know,
I think that's.
he just released the ball when he got hit, but it may have been a high hit to Marcasella's head.
I think you're right.
So that's a big penalty against Grafton because they had intercepted the ball, killed the drive,
Yep.
and now Foxborough's alive again inside the 20-yard line with a 1st and 10. Plenty of time, just under 3 minutes remaining in the first half.
Well, Grafton got a big call on their behalf in the first quarter for their touchdown. So.
All right, we're gonna see this. So there's Marcasella, he throws it.
Yeah, a hand to the head. That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean the rules are there for a reason.
Oh,
Well, it's even further inside the 20. It's a 15, maybe 14. Whether we agree with it or not, we benefit from it. I mean,
yeah. All right.
Let's see if we get a healthy dose here, maybe of Angelini.
Grafton still in a 4-man front.
They went with the up back. Lincoln Moore had Angelini motion out of his tailback position. Grafton not fooled by that.
That was Riley McCann, 53, great player.
Yeah, he's made a few tackles here in his first half. So no gain, 2nd and 10. All right, shotgun, Marcasella hands off to Angelini. He kind of cut it up in off tackle, runs into number 56 right there. That's Chase Diamond.
Well, even though Grafton's in a 4-man front, the linebackers are close to the line of scrimmage. We're near the end zone, so there's basically
you're looking at it. Yeah.
8 guys in the box, 7 guys in the box. It's tough to run down here.
All right, 3rd and about 9. Ball's right in the middle of the field, so
I'm surprised Grafton's not using a timeout.
Foxborough's got timeouts though too. All right, Gordon went over the sideline to get some instruction. We'll see Solham, maybe jet, nope. Little swing pass, roll out. Need a block from Angelini here.
Just throw it away, Michael.
He's got to throw the ball. You're right. Sail it out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
There's the inexperience factor. Again, to your point, he doesn't give up. So he was looking to make something happen. They lose like 10 yards on the play, so it puts the ball at the left hash for Carpenter, who's going to line up the kick. Your son Shane Henry is the holder.
So we're looking at 22, 39-yarder.
Yeah, it'd be a 39-yard attempt. We're going to get a timeout from Grafton.
I'm surprised they didn't use a timeout earlier. You know, if they have all 3 timeouts, they stop us. They could have had the ball with 1 minute and 40 seconds left before halftime.
That's a good point. I mean, there's 38 seconds left now, and again, if Carpenter misses this, the ball goes back to the 20-yard line. It's not like it even gets spotted out at the 29 where he's kicking from. That's one of the beauties of Federation rules as well. Is you're going to try a 50-yard field goal, you miss it, it's as good as a punt. So.
And we've seen him I've seen him personally make, 50 plus in practice.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Well, we talked about it, you and I, before the game last week. One of his kickoffs sailed through the uprights, which basically is a 70-yard field goal. Pretty scary stuff, but all right, we need some blocking here. Need a good snap.
Looks like Grafton's bringing the house here.
We're going to get another timeout.
Oh, come on. This is a little extreme.
Timeout Grafton.
I don't know if you ice. I think you ice. They're trying to ice the kicker, and generally you do that when the game's on the line, not in the second quarter. So we'll see if he calls his 3rd and final timeout.
What the heck? All right. Carpenter hasn't been playing football long enough to get iced, I don't think. It's only his 2nd year, 3rd season because of the flex season, but he hasn't played a lot of football to be nervous, I don't think. So, all right. They can't come in over center. That's the one thing.
He's got it. Right down the middle.
Yep, he's got it. So we got a 39-yard field goal from Sam Carpenter. Gets the Warriors on the board. All right.
Plenty of distance.
Oh, great angle here. Look at this.
Oh, that would have been good from
Yeah,
15 plus 20 more yards.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
39. That was
That's
good from
39.
59.
He could hit that one from 50. So now we need to make sure we don't have anything funky happen here. His kickoffs have been consistently going into the end zone.
And this is what we talked about earlier, Doug. This is huge, the fact that most of the time, and when Coach Martinelli wants him to, a lot of times they'll have him squib kick it, but
Right.
you know, Sam can kick the ball out of the end zone, and that's a big advantage that you don't see in high school.
No. When the other team is starting from their own 20 on most drives, it's you know, an 80-yard field's a lot of yardage to cover. So, and Grafton does get the second half kick. So this is important right now that the Warriors did get on the board, and that we basically don't give up anything funky here that'll end up haunting us in the second half. So. All right. Back Donegan and I believe number 12, Sean Griffin.
Look at that.
Oh, he's going to bring it up. You know what?
7 yards deep.
This is
Oh.
this is. I think again when Solheim returned that one earlier, I was going to mention it. Once that ball breaks the plane, they can't bring the ball out. It's a roll. It's a safety. So Solheim took that ball a yard deep in the end zone. He was able to bring it out. And when they didn't stop it, I'm thinking, like, did they change it because of the playoffs? No. And right there, you just saw it. That young man was going to try and bring that ball out, and it was whistled. So I think the last kick that Grafton had, we got a little bit of a benefit, a break out of that. But if they're smart here, they're basically just going to cover the ball up. There you go. There's a knee.
Yeah, he was 7 yards deep there, Doug, taking it out.
Foxborough going to call timeout and play games here, or are we just going to let it go?
I'm sure Coach Martinelli wasn't too happy about the 2 timeouts that Grafton took beforehand there.
Yeah.
I mean, generally you try to ice a kicker at the end of the game. He's trying to kick a game-winning field goal or something like that. But in the second quarter, when you're up 14-0, you're trying to ice the kicker. That's kind of
Well, interesting here, if the plan for Grafton was to take 3 knees and coach stops it after each one, he's going to force a punt.
right.
You know?
Right. We used one timeout, Doug, or no?
That's our first one right there.
Okay.
There's the second one.
And they just switched. I thought the referee came over and yelled something to the clock operator. Yeah.
Now you're going to force Grafton to run a play. Just shows you the fight in Foxborough. They're not giving up. They're not going to give you the last 30 seconds just to take off the clock. They're going to try and make something happen here.
Yeah, I'm wondering, where is Rashawn Lewis? We haven't seen him yet today, huh?
Nope.
I would like to see him back there return a punt.
Return kicks,
got some
and
wheels.
actually, again, as a slot receiver last week, he had a huge catch in that Bedford game.
Yes.
On like a 3rd and long.
I'll see if I can find out at halftime if he's okay. Yeah, so now it's 3rd down and 13. Grafton decides to take a knee here. We'll use our last time out, force them to punt. We'll get the ball back with, 20 seconds. But they're running it. They got a big hole here. Well,
yep. Now they're out around the 46-yard line, their own 46-yard line, so they got 18 seconds left, and they may actually take a couple shots.
yeah. I believe they got 1 timeout left.
Right.
Or
So 42-yard line, 18 seconds to go. Now you're going to see different formation here. Foxborough.
nothing behind you, boys. Grafton's a,
Yeah, they're going to
spread.
attack now. Good coverage that time. Intended receiver there was Ryan Shabani, number 14, Gordon on the coverage. So we have 13 seconds left. Yeah, I'd have your safety. I'd almost have like 6 guys in coverage right now.
Absolutely. Nothing behind you with the rule of thumb.
Right. You can get enough pressure rushing 3 with BMO and Finn. Now they're going to take the knee. Okay. Interesting end to the half.
Yep. Well, we're in for a good second half anyway.
I think so. I mean, again, if we can make some adjustments at halftime with the defensive coverage, maybe the answer is putting a little more pressure on Jordan, you know, because we haven't had a sack yet.
And I haven't seen us blitz too many times either. No.
So maybe that's the key, because if our coverage is struggling with the receivers, the only alternative is then to put more pressure on them. So it might be the case. So we have about a 10-minute break. We're gonna sign off for a few minutes, and we'll come back for second half action. All right, we're back to live action here, second half. My partner is on his way up to the booth here. Doug Seuss, Dave Henry bringing you today's action. And I want to again thank Cable 8 for making the trek over here to Bellingham to bring you this broadcast back to Foxborough and other places. Once again, our volunteers do a great job. So second half about to start. I'll read this disclosure one more time. The rights fee to this cable cast has been waived by the MIAA on behalf of students at Foxborough High School. The MIAA represents nearly 400 senior high schools across the Commonwealth and is more than 200,000 young men and women who participate annually in MIAA-governed athletic competition. Any rebroadcast or republication of this program without the written consent of the MIAA is prohibited. So first half, interesting half. Dave will be here in a minute, but passing was the difference. Grafton really not able to run the ball consistently, so they went to the air, and Donegan with 2 touchdown receptions. They get them out to a 14-0 lead. Foxborough had a drive at the end of the half that resulted in a Carpenter 39-yard field goal attempt. It closed the gap to 11 at 14-3. So Foxborough kicks off the second half, and back deep is number 12, Sean Griffin, and number 8, again, the guy star of the game, Doniger. So Carpenter's kick. Once again, that's going to go into the end zone. Yep. And that ball will be spotted out at the 20-yard line.
I think Grafton was made aware of the rules because I don't think they knew about the ball crossing the end zone.
That's possible. I mean, Federation rules came into play like 3 years ago. It came in right at the same time COVID did, so it was like a double whammy. You had the coronavirus, and you had new rules to go by in all sports. Being a high school baseball umpire, I hated the change over to some of the rules, and some of the ones in football are even crazier than baseball.
I don't think I like that rule. It takes away some of the, your talent.
Yeah, without doubt, can be. So here we go. Let's see, first play in the second half is going to be a run, and that might be Cahill again. I'll check the number once it comes out of that pile. I believe it is. It is Cahill, and Huck Finn, one of many Foxborough white jerseys surrounding him on the tackle. He gains about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Turned out to be a really nice day here. I mean, the temperature might only be in the 40s at the moment, but the sun is shining bright. Field, being a turf field, is in great shape. So 2nd and 6. And we get a little bit of motion. And we're going to have a toss sweep here.
They got the edge now.
And they do. And that's St. George, Nick St. George, number 9. He gets a big gain, brings it out across the 35-yard line to the 38.
Yeah, so we see a replay here, Doug. We talk about setting the edge, and we don't set the edge here. And you can see the difference where he's able to turn the corner, pick up the first down, good yardage, makes the guy miss.
Right,
and there's the difference.
Had a couple pulling guards there, which led the way. So they're looking at a run-heavy formation right now. We're going to get a little cross action here. Boom!
Oh,
That's Lincoln
that's
Moore.
a big hit.
That's Lincoln Moore on St. George. He gets nothing out of that other than maybe a bruise. So
Let's see if we can get the team fired up there.
we're going to see a replay. Lincoln Moore comes shot out of a cannon right
They
here.
pulled the backside guard and tackle. Lincoln just came through the seam and leveled them.
Yeah. They tried to run a little misdirection there, and it yielded nothing. So 2nd and 10. Now we see Doniger split out wide.
And Grafton's coming out in formations we haven't seen in the first half.
Right. And
There's
again,
the
this
job.
is St. George.
Oh, he goes.
Not good. He gets the first down. It looked like we might have had him boxed in for a minute, but St. George is able to turn the corner, gets about 14 on the carry, and another Grafton first down.
Yeah, I guess that's where speed kills sometimes, because Jaquan looked like he had the edge set there. He was doing a good job feathering it out.
That's Peyton Francis, who lost his balance there.
Well,
So they're on Foxborough's end of the field now at the Foxborough 47, 1st and 10. And again, we're going to get a little bit of motion. Straight ahead power play, St. George gets tripped up initially by Finn.
Yep.
Gets a little help there by Demaya Cameron.
well, we certainly don't want to see points of any kind, but a touchdown would really be tough,
Yeah.
you know, to be down 21-3. Not saying we couldn't do it, but
Yeah, I
put our
mean,
back against the wall.
our strength this year, and we've got a balanced attack, but our strength has been the running game. And, you know, Mike Marcasella, you know, you don't want to put him into a pass-only catch-up situation. And again, same little motion. Then we're going to see a pass play here. And this ball's
Turn around.
all right. So once again, Doniger finds the space, this time between Henry and Francis. Catches the ball literally sitting down.
We did. Looks like we blitzed him this time, Doug.
Yeah.
We didn't get to him. But if Peyton,
Yeah, this kid just finds holes in our secondary.
he's done a great
Bobble
job.
snap to St. George again.
That's a good job.
Gets knocked down again once more. You got, all right, we got Cameron on the tackle. He loses a yard.
There's the difference right there. You set the edge, you make them turn it in, and that's the result.
Yeah.
Loss of one.
At halftime, Coach Sean Buckley walked by me and basically said that you know, they intend to put a little more pressure on Jordan the second half, but they also said that they got away with 2 push-offs for both those touchdowns. So
Yeah.
he's going down the middle. Now we got coverage. We got
Nice.
that picked off by Hassett. Great coverage that time. Caden
Great
Hassett
play.
comes down with the ball. And I think once again he was going for Doniger, but double coverage. So there's maybe the big break that we needed.
Yeah, great coverage that time. Both of the Henry and Hassett had their head turned around,
Right.
looking for the ball. Double covered. The quarterback tried to force this one.
Yeah, and again he's going for Doniger. So, I mean, that's literally his go-to guy. He's not even looking for anybody else. So Foxborough takes over at their own 20-yard line. Their first possession is second half. We get 8:05 remaining in the third quarter. And we're going to see Angelini. He's going to grab a few there, maybe 3.
We've been resilient all year, especially that first playoff game versus Pembroke. I mean,
Yeah.
it looked like the Tides could turn 5 different times that game.
Oh, yeah.
And we fought back every time.
Wasn't sure who wanted to win that game the way they were playing that second half. So we got second and a long 7, let's say. Marcasella is going out this time to Gordon. Gordon, no, he's not getting anything. A good short-handed tackle there by Wesley Williams.
I'm not a big fan of this last play here.
Well, he actually gained some yards, more than I thought, yeah.
Oh, good. It's tough. You're relying on your receiver, though, to make a guy miss no matter what.
Right.
And you got to work your way back to the quarterback. It's going to be a fast throw, working your way back to the quarterback, and then get upfield fast. Like you said, Doug, we did gain some yards.
We got like 4 out of it, so it's a 3rd and 3. And Foxborough's got receivers spread way out.
We're looking underneath.
Good catch right there. That's Gordon. He had to go up for that one, Dave.
Great catch. I'm happy for him.
He was spread wide out. He just looked like on a slant. Marcusella stood tall in the pocket, just about to get hit. And we're going to deliver a nice ball here that Gordon had to go up for. Again, pass protection's pretty good. And boom, he went up for that one. So big first down. Foxborough out at their own 44-yard line right now. Back to a tighter. There's another spot pass out there. This is Solham, and he's going to make it to midfield possibly.
Now going back to what I was saying about I didn't like that play. That's more of what I want to see when you throw that quick pass, is get it out fast, work your way back to the quarterback, and then get upfield.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good gain on first
Yeah,
down.
especially Tony in that case too had a blocker out in front of him, and that's what you want. When you, like you said, Dave, when you got just yourself against a defender, you're counting on him to miss you. There goes Angelini. He's got a first down and then some.
Nice.
Inside the 35-yard line of Grafton. Nice run by Angelini. He was keeping his shoulders low and square as he went through that hole. Watch the way he runs this ball, Dave.
Yeah. Good blocking up front by the big boys. We pulled the backside guard and tackle. Great block by 74 for us.
Yeah,
That's Jonathan
Baldy.
Yeah.
He's a young guy. He's only a sophomore, I believe. So 1st and 10 Warriors on the move. It's a quick hitter to Solham. And Tony's got a first down.
All right, we got some momentum now. We're moving it.
All right. I like the momentum being switched in Foxborough's favor. They come up, no huddle.
I like it. Put the pressure on Grafton.
We got trips to our near side.
Up they jump, we got 'em.
We just got 5 out of that one. All right, Foxborough's showing a lot right now on this drive after the interception. They've come to life. And Grafton, uncharacteristic from what they played in the first half, are back on their heels right now. So we have a 1st and 5 at the 16-yard line of Grafton. Angelini straight ahead. No, Marcusella on the keeper. He's got a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal, Foxborough. He's at about the 8-yard line.
Hats off to Coach Carew there, the offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
You don't expect Michael Marcusella. He's a throwing quarterback. He's not that he's not athletic. He's very athletic. But
yes, he is. But
that was a great call by Coach Carew.
It was. Here we go. Angelini, the lone back. Foxborough showing trips to the far side. And Angelini is going to take the hand off. And he's going to, look, he's going behind Finn. Look at Finn block there, David.
Yeah, they're fired up right now, Doug.
Nice lead block there by Andrew Finn. So we're down at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 5. And to your point earlier, that 4-4 gets rolled up now. So you're looking at 8 guys in that box.
It's going to be tough, but we're, we got some momentum now. We pulled the backside guard here.
Yep.
Like you said, Finn lead blocking. All right, so we basically got 11 guys in the box.
Yeah, we do.
For both sides here.
Yeah, we do.
So it's basically muscle on muscle now.
Angelini's going to get swallowed up right there.
It's going to be tough down here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Mark Cogan, 52, made the first contact. Drops Angelini for a 2-yard loss.
I can't see us having too much success down here, up the middle. Maybe if we get outside, or I like play action pass or something.
I'm almost thinking like this past play. If he had pulled that back down and released his tight end, because he had Eddie Feldman lined up as a tight end right there. But now we're going to show a pass formation. And again, if we don't get this, I think you got to take the 3. You got to get some points out of this.
Yeah, make it a one-score game.
Make it a one-score game. No mistakes here. Marcusella, that's all right. No harm. Big play there. So number 14 on the tackle. That was Chobani. So I think you got to take the 3 points and make it a one-score game.
Absolutely. I think we learned something down there. I think Coach, if we get down there again, I think we have to, maybe get the ball outside or through the air. It's going to be tough to run on Grafton through the middle down there.
It is, and again, I think when you show pass formation, you're going to set them up. But if you show it tight like you're going to run, your play-action pass might work a lot better. But Carew did a good job getting his team down the field into this. Are we good? Yeah, we are good. So that's a 35-yard field goal attempt by Carpenter. He's 2 for 2. So I got halftime stats from our man Frank McDowell. He's always on top of things if I can just make them larger. First half stats: Foxborough 44 yards rushing, Grafton 29. So again, we mentioned that they made their through the air, but it says Grafton only had 49 yards passing in the first half. I think that's off. I will say it has equal 49 and 49 with us with a 93 to 78 yard advantage. But I mean they had the touchdown pass and then they had the big gain down here. So
which was a 30-something yard gain.
Yeah, I think they were close, but again, passing was the difference. They weren't able to run the ball very well. They came out here in the second half with a couple nice long runs, but the big interception in the end zone by Hassett. We get a ball game, folks. It's 14-6 with 2:10 remaining in the third quarter. Carpenter once again tees the ball up, and as expected, we're thinking this ball is going to the end zone. Again, we have it's Doniger. I'm sorry, and could either be Griffin or Perlante. We got 2 kids listed with number 12, and this one's going to go out of the end zone. Look at that. That's a 70-yard kick.
Yeah.
That just, you almost get tired of saying it, but it's a weapon that is overlooked by so many.
Completely overlooked.
And it means such a world of difference. Now, Foxborough's got a couple other kickers in the program, but certainly none in the same caliber of Sam Carpenter. But we were talking to a parent before the game, and their son's been getting a lot of work with Carpenter, so maybe something will rub off on him. All right, 1st and 10 Grafton, their own 20-yard line. And a little off-tackle play.
Well, Grafton came out in that bunch formation again, with trips bunch to the left, which we didn't see in the first half, but they had success coming right out of halftime in the same formation.
Cahill on the run. BMO O'Grady on the tackle there, a gain of like 3, be 2nd and 7. Again underneath center. And we're going to have another toss.
Set the edge, boys.
And a little more room in the middle. Toomey there with the tackle. And he also, number 6 for Foxborough is Cameron. So that's a 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Big third down here, Doug.
Yeah. I think they stay on the ground.
Me too.
They need 2 yards. That was a nice play they just ran right there. Now they're going to split Doniger. He gets some motion. Here we go. What do you got? We got a timeout here? Yeah, Grafton wants a timeout.
Well, Foxborough shifted over to that bunch formation.
It might have been that maybe a little misdirection. They started coming this way.
Yeah. The coach didn't like what he saw.
Yeah.
Because for you to use the timeout in this situation that means he didn't like something. You want to try to save your timeout for the end of the game in a close game like this. And so he definitely didn't like something.
Well, again, the other Division IV semifinal game is being played today. Halston going up against Duxbury. Duxbury is loaded.
What time's that game start?
It's a 2 o'clock game, and I forget where it's at now, but might be in Milford. I'm not quite sure, but they are loaded, Duxbury that is, and we found that out last year. They had a nice second half to turn us away and send us home.
I believe they're number 2.
Number 2 in the state, you said, yeah. Dave. So here we go, big third down, 3rd and 2. Straight ahead handoff. That's St. George, and he plows ahead. Gets a nice block there from McCann. Dives ahead for the first down, 5-yard gain. Gives them the ball out at their own 33-yard line, and we're under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter.
Nothing fancy there, just I formation straight ahead. It looked like he fumbled the snap a little bit. I thought we had a chance, but first down.
Here we go. Taking all the time he can. They're not in any hurry to run it. They're going to probably run this play, and that'll be the quarter.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
A little toss again.
Strip it.
And you see O'Grady throw St. George down with some authority. Huck Finnegan and Toomey at the bottom of that pile. So that'll be the last play of the 3rd quarter. He's going to gain 2 out of that. Ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line of Grafton when we come back for 4th quarter action. It's interesting 3rd quarter though. Grafton, this is only their 2nd possession, so literally that quarter got chewed up fast.
That was a fast quarter, yes.
And part of that is when you run the ball, you're not stopping that clock, and both teams were doing that. It's a good picture of Coach Marnelli there for a second out there. 41 years at Foxborough.
So he's coached myself, and I'm class of 92, football season of 91, and he coached my oldest son David, my middle son Michael, and now my youngest son Shane.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to have the same coach.
He hangs around, 2 or 3 more years. He's going to be coaching grandchildren of people that, you think about a 44 or 45-year span, it's pretty amazing, and the success that coach has had and the impact he's had on young men's lives, and not just young men, young women too. When he was a teacher at the high school, I know that he was always involved helping out Best Buddy kids and stuff like that. You see a kid sitting alone in the cafeteria eating lunch by himself, coach would go over and join him. Yeah. So they miss that presence up at the high school, I can tell you that much, but we're lucky to have him, and hopefully we'll continue to have him for a few more years. So here we are, back to live action, 2nd and 8. Quick out pass. That's Donegan. Oh, we missed a tackle there. Oh,
gotta wrap him up.
Oh, we had a good opportunity for no gain, and he ends up getting about 5-6 yards out of this.
Yeah, Shane Henry had him, missed the tackle. I believe somebody else came behind.
Yeah.
Just another one.
Now what do we got here?
3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1. Very uncharacteristic of Shane. Actually, it's going to be like 3rd and 2. But it's close, 3rd and 1. Again, faced with another big 3rd down situation. You might see him take it. Keeper, yep. He's going to get it, but it wasn't easy. Justin Morrison, Lincoln Moore at the bottom of that pile. Still plenty of time left in this game. Hey, there you go, up in the stands. We get another year of Lincoln Moore. We get another year of
a lot of these
BMO.
Guys. Yeah.
I mean, this team is just starting to come together. The future is bright for Foxborough High School football, I can tell you that much.
The experience they're getting, Doug, just to be playing in this game
is
amazing. The way we started the season.
100%. Taking all the time. They're not going to be in any hurry to take snaps here. Oh, he fumbled snap. He went down.
The ground.
He's down.
Yeah.
Where's the whistles at, guys? You're
That's
a little slow.
Fault.
You're a little slow with that. You actually watched him hand off the ball.
On his knee.
On his knee.
He touches. So if he touches the ground with his knee, he's down.
He's
The
down.
play's over.
It plays. That's for his own safety.
And the ref should have blown
right here.
Yep, down. And BMO made the guy pay.
Pay the price for it. So a loss of 2 on the bobbled snap. Sometimes, I don't know, you know, as an official, you know, you just get in the zone sometimes. You don't react because you're not expecting that to happen.
Yeah. I don't agree with Grafton, you know, chewing up the clock like this. It takes
think they
away
should be
any
attacked.
momentum that they got.
They should be on attack mode.
Yeah.
We got a little toss here to St. George, and there's
play.
Lincoln Moore again.
Good job by Peyton this time.
Peyton Francis came up, slowed him up.
That's what you need.
You do see a little bit of a limp in Lincoln when he's walking, though, David. You're right. So that knee could be bothering him, but you'll never hear it from his lips.
No.
All right, we got a 3rd and 10 here. Now I think they go back to the air. You turn loose, BMO. Come on, we need the sack here. Protect your edge from the toss sweep, but keep an eye on Doniger. Yep. BMO, oh, he escapes BMO. He's going to get a 1st down. Oh, this is not good. Golden opportunity by Foxborough.
Oh, that's a tough play. Yeah.
Backbreaker for sure. BMO has him in his sights.
Oh, he just stepped up.
He did. George stepped up at the last possible second.
Give him credit.
Wow, big gain. 20-plus yard gainer at the Foxborough 30-yard line now.
Now, we got to keep these guys out of field goal range. We're at the point in the game now where
St. George straight ahead.
any kind of points that could be be tough.
Yeah, it makes it a 2-score game again. So you had Cameron and Moore on that tackle after a 5-yard run by St. George.
Yeah, the clock's ticking. 9 minutes to go in the game.
I think the clock operator, they're going to. The clock was stopped after the 1st down. All these impatient fans from Grafton, they're all sitting in front of us. We're on the wrong side of the field.
8:50. That's actually in Grafton's favor.
Yeah.
The clock was over 9 minutes.
And a little motion again. Straight ahead. That's St. George.
Strip it.
Gets pushed back there. Peyton Francis, BMO. Francois also there. Getting up a little slow.
Well, here's another 3rd down, Doug. They're getting bigger every time now.
Yeah.
3rd, a long 4.
And they're inside the 25-yard line, so I think they're 4-down territory. I mean, you're not going to punt. I don't even think you're going to try a field goal.
No. Most towns don't have a carpenter.
No. Who's taking this time out? Is it Foxborough?
I think we got an injured player.
Yeah, we do. It's Francois. You know who I miss? I miss Doc Elfman being on the sidelines.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, I mean,
he's
I
over
know
at Bridgewater State College now.
Okay. Doc was a familiar face for a lot of years. He was president of the Booster Club for a short time, but always like, he was there when you were playing, right? I believe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he taped all the ankles, the hands, the fingers,
everything. And he's just his demeanor. He's just that easygoing guy too. I mean, I had the privilege of coaching 2 of his boys. I believe one of them played with David.
Now they have Amy, who does a good job.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And you got Christine Dundon, who's in there now. So Francois gets a little assistance. He's being walked off the field. Clock will start as soon as he's off the field. Well, they're going to start it right now. They're going to wind it. We're going to come down to 8 minutes.
All right, 34.
Again, we're looking at 4-down territory, I think, for sure.
Yeah, going to give them time to get off the field.
Yeah, now they're going to start it again. Here we go. Start, stop, start, stop. Here we go. Big 3rd down here. Handoff,
Backside.
St. George. He gets down to close to 20, but he's short.
Yeah.
Now I think you got Jordan keeping it here again.
Oh, yeah. Here comes the quarterback sneak.
I tell you, he needs a yard.
And I would love to see our guys in A-gap, Doug. Crap.
Yeah, big time
Get on the
A-gap.
ground.
Right there. And I have Lincoln,
want 'em on
Lincoln
the
Moore,
ground.
Lincoln Moore right there too.
On the ground. They got him. They got him.
No, he didn't get it.
We got it.
He didn't get it. The side judge come over real quick.
Nah, I think he's short. Yeah, we stopped it. Our ball.
Here we go.
Well, we did a great job. This is all about
Really?
staying low. Get on the ground, stay low. And we did a
Split
great
'em
job
up.
crabbing right
Right
there
there,
in the middle. When you crab, what I say by crabbing is you get into a 4-point stance, your knees, your hands are on the ground, and you just Superman out and create a pile. The quarterback's got nowhere to go when there's a pile.
And the lineman can't move you.
Right.
Awesome job by the defense. Coach Martinelli getting the kids riled up, and even more importantly, they didn't jump off sides, which has been an Achilles heel all year long. So here we go. We got Solham in motion. And we got Angelini. Going to break one for like 5.
Plenty of time left.
That's 7 minutes. All right, we're going to see instant replay back on that last Grafton play. Oh, this is our play. I'm sorry.
Michael in shotgun. Just handoff up the middle. Good blocking up front.
Yeah.
Ben, as a sophomore, has done a great job.
He checks out. Let's see who checks in. We got Prescott checking in now. Someone coming in cold off the bench. So, looked like we're calling an audible here. Mikey Marcasella changing something up. He's looking to the sideline. And it's Prescott.
Yeah,
He gets 1. Not sure if Angelini is hurt or now he's coming back in.
Now.
Needed to play off. So now we got a big 3rd down. 3rd and 4.
I don't believe we're in 4 down territory
3rd and
yet.
5 actually. No, I mean there's still
got
plenty of
timeouts,
time. We got timeouts.
Empty backfield.
We just need the protection.
He's got him.
He's got Solham.
Nice.
Tony Solham has got soft hands too.
He does.
He's very reliable. And you got to respect his speed.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to see reverse angle.
Well, Michael does a great job throwing it to Tony. The only downfall about Tony is he's on the shorter of the height-wise.
Right.
So Marcasella's got to put it in there, which he did.
He gets out of bounds as well, and that stops the clock, which is even more important, as much as important as the first down. So here we go, little spot ball, he dropped
it. It looked like he wanted to throw the ball for a second.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's a second kiss of death. I just said how good his hands were. Oh my God. I'm not gonna say anything else.
I almost looked like he was. It was a forward pass, so I'm assuming that it wasn't, but it almost looked like he wanted to throw the ball here.
Yeah, I think he set up for a flank
And
or
the ball
screen.
could have been. Looked like it was tipped a little bit in the.
Yeah,
Did you just see it look like he was gonna?
So here we go, 2nd and 10, no harm. Got four receivers in the pattern, 3 to our side, 1 to the far side. Marcasella's got all kinds of time.
Oh, dangerous pass.
Yeah, he's going
Tough
for
play.
Solham.
Yep.
Doniger comes over to break that up.
It was a good play by Doniger.
It was. Again, that ball looked like it might have floated a bit.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to
This
see.
is a tough pass to complete here. I mean, this is in traffic. You got, 1, 2, 3 guys around him. You gotta be careful.
If Tony has a chance like 1 second sooner, he might get that, but Doniger was closing fast. I'm sure he would have taken a heck of a hit had he caught the ball. There you go, 3rd and 10.
Grafton just rushing 4, it looks like. He should have time
There's
to
a
step
hold.
up.
Yeah!
Go! Go!
There should have been a hold back here.
What do we got?
We got nothing.
No
Oh my God!
penalties?
Literally, Huck Finn tackled the defensive end.
He did, but no penalties.
No
We got a
penalties.
touchdown.
We got a tip ball to Gordon. Gordon goes the distance.
Unbelievable.
He goes 50-plus yards.
All right,
60-plus yards, actually.
We got to go for 2 now, Doug.
So look at
We're down by
5:29.
2.
This is real interesting. We'll come back to this in a second, I'm sure, but there's
Something was happening back there.
two views here. We get the tip ball that Gordon was completely surprised by. He was behind the secondary.
Yeah.
So it shows you the ball was underthrown a bit by Mike Marcusella, but Gordon, with his concentration.
I'm happy for Gordon.
I was just going to say that, Dave. He's had a rough first half, so here we go.
Big 2-point conversion here. I expect to see Southam involved somewhere here.
They're going to roll it out.
Get in, Tony.
No, he doesn't. I like the call.
All right, that's okay.
I like the call. We got to fix the graphic. It's 14-12. All right, we're going to see the replay.
Yeah, Tony comes in motion.
Watch Huck Finn tackle this guy.
Oh.
And the referee, how does the referee not see that?
I think the ball might have been thrown after, but
I don't know. I mean, it's crazy. I mean,
that is.
Anthony Perlante, again, we got 2 number 12s listed for Grafton. I believe it's Perlante because he's the upperclassman.
Huck ripped his helmet off.
It's absolutely nuts.
Well, that's what happens. You're going against the same kid all game long in a tight, emotion-filled game like this, and you got to keep your emotions in check.
Yeah.
Huck got away with one there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well.
So we got our timeouts left.
We got our timeouts. We got 5:29. I mean, that's an eternity. The way the defense has played here in the second half.
Yeah.
Bend but don't break it. They've made a couple big stops.
And we got one of the best kickers, if not the best kicker
in the state.
In the state.
So we're 14-12. And once again, being able to kick deep.
All right. We're in for a doozy here.
Excuse me. Wow. Tail 2 different halves. Ball falls off, a little wind gust or something.
Doug, the wind's been picking up. I saw the flag. I'm looking at the flag now, and it's straight out going from Carpenter's left to right. And there hasn't been much wind to start the game, so something to think about.
They've basically only got one guy back deep now, and that's not going to matter. Going to trickle into the end zone.
It's up.
Oh, it does. He's got to pick this up.
That's great. Make a tackle.
Oh, you can't do this. Oh, this is disastrous. Oh, what a disaster. Wow. Talk about a nail in the heart right there. You got the kid pinned at the 1-foot line, and he makes a 100-yard return.
Yeah, that's tough.
Wow. It's inexcusable. Special teams, I mentioned it earlier in the broadcast, aside from Carpenter, special teams this year has been a bit of an Achilles heel, both on return teams and coverage teams. Coverage team hasn't had a tackle.
Right.
Carpenter kicks the ball in the end zone all the time.
And I think that's what we were all expecting there, for the ball to go into the end zone.
Yeah. This ball just kicking around. It actually hit, it looked like it might have hit the goal line.
His foot, he is in the end zone right now. His foot's in the end zone. He picks it up. So that should be ball to 20.
Yeah. But here, you got, everyone's kind of like dancing. Yeah.
We have a lot of kids that haven't seen the field all game are kind of trying to come down and make a tackle.
Yeah. Yeah, that leads to a lot of things. I mean, you got some fresh jerseys in the game on that special teams, and like I just said, they're used to balls being kicked to the end zone. Basically, they're going for a jog most of the time down the field.
I'd be interested to know what the rule is, Doug, because he definitely had a foot in the end zone when he picked up the ball. The ball didn't cross the plane. I think we can agree with that. But his foot was definitely in the end zone.
The thing is, it's regarded, the play's over and done with it. It's in the books as a touchdown, but even so, and it makes it a 9-point game, which is even more difficult. The thing is if that ball even touches the end line, that's technically the end zone because, again, you're breaking the plane.
Yeah.
So now we're going to get a deep kick to Solheim, and he's going to get a chance to return the favor. We need 2 scores here, and Tony's not got a lot of room over there. He's not going to have the same luck. So he's tackled just shy of our 20-yard line.
Well, we need a quick score. There's still plenty of time left. There's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, we can go down and get a score. If we can get a score of any kind in a couple of minutes, we still got our timeouts. We're still in it. I don't think we can run the ball. We can't have a long drive here. We're going to try to strike, which advantage goes to Grafton. They know we have to pass the ball, so they'll be pinning their ears back and trying to get after the quarterback.
Doniger's just sitting back there at safety. Well, we got 5 minutes to work with. Ball's tipped.
That's a good play, number 53 there for Grafton.
Yeah,
if you can't get to the quarterback, Riley McCann, get your hands up. And you see a lot of players that don't do that. That's a heads-up play.
It's amazing how momentum has changed so rapidly a couple times in this game. I mean, had the Warriors been able to convert the 2-point conversion, now you get a tie game. But even only down 2, they're kicking off with plenty of time to go. And that kickoff return just, again, it'll haunt us if we don't pull this thing out. Here's underneath. That's Jaden Becker.
Couple yards.
Yeah, a couple yards. He's thrown down by Chibani.
We're going to go hurry up here, so it'll be 3rd and long. Number 73 for us has got a serious limp up there.
That's O'Keefe. That's the freshman.
O'Keefe, yeah.
There we go. Third and about 8.
Well, that puts us in a manageable 4th and down.
Yeah. Cahill come flying up to make that hit. I mean, he got there just in time to drop Becker. So we got a 4th and like 3.
You got to get the first.
Got to get the
Even
first.
if you run it, it doesn't matter. The first is paramount. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see a draw here.
Nope. It's going to be your ball game.
Yeah, it's going to be tough now for sure.
I mean, we got 3.5 minutes to go. Anything's possible, but right now, Foxborough's facing a 9-point deficit, and Grafton's going to take over deep in Warrior territory.
Down, Doug.
Do we?
Maybe.
I think a Foxborough guy took his helmet off.
Okay.
That's what it is. It's going to be on us. We had a player remove his helmet on the field. Yeah, they're marking that off against us, it looks like. You don't help your own situation sometimes, guys, but frustration levels are high school kids. In the middle of a hard-fought battle, seeing it slip away a little bit, your frustrations are going to boil over.
That's a 15-yarder, Doug. Take your helmet off.
Unsportsmanlike. Well,
let's keep him out of the end zone here. Let's not give up. We still got 3 timeouts left. Onside kick. You never know. We've seen crazier things happen.
We've seen crazier things. St. George with the carry.
I think we got to start burning our timeouts now, though.
Caden Hassett, Lincoln Moore on the tackle.
Well, coach is going to save him. Which Grafton's going to use the entire play clock here, which is going to get us well under the 3-minute mark. And then I think he'll use his timeout, start using his timeouts. The benefit of not using your timeout right here is you're basically forcing Grafton to run the ball.
There's a toss. Again, it's the St. George.
Nice play.
Foxborough comes up. Peyton Francis there.
So I think they'll go to
A few other guys. Lincoln Moore once again. So there will be a timeout there.
But she lost yards there, so it's 3rd and over 10.
Yeah. What a wild, crazy game, folks.
Yes, I didn't see that coming.
No.
I mean, we had him bottled up at the half-foot line. We would have had all the momentum in the world, and then he busted 99 yards for a touchdown.
We're gonna show one more time.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
So here you're gonna see the ball just kind of trickle. Now again, his foot's in the end zone when he makes contact with the ball.
Oh, that ball.
That ball might be on the line.
It could be.
But here's the thing again, referee's not right on top of the plays over here, the white hat. And then you see the guys come down to kind of like bottle him up.
They don't have to make a tackle very rarely this year.
No, it's probably like 5 times all year. And they kind of all just stop and look. You know, it's almost like you're right in front of us. We don't want to let you get outside of us, but at the same time, somebody has to go forward.
Yeah.
Right? Somebody needs to be the aggressor.
Let's go white!
Well,
and I hate to second guess and all that other
oh,
stuff.
yeah. I mean, it's easy to second guess. Be that Monday morning quarterback, right?
Come on! Let's go
There we go.
white!
3rd and 11. And again, clock is stopped right now because of the timeout. What do we got?
Confusion out here. Seems like in every sport, every game, the last 3 or 4 minutes takes as long as the
whole game
the 9
prior
minutes.
to that, yeah. That other game, Halston Duxbury's over Bridgewater Raynham today, Dave. So, here we go, got toss sweep again. Nice job. BMO makes the initial trip up, and then Peyton Francis comes up to seal the deal. That was Charpentier, the ball carrier. First time we've called his name today. And Foxborough again takes a quick time out.
So we have one second.
We have one remaining. And these are the times you long for those old five and a half type of things, whereas most of the times Frank and I were complaining about having.
I recall complaining about it myself.
20 timeouts total in a game between both teams is a little bit ridiculous. There's no doubt about it. So.
Was that the same for the college too?
No, college has always been like 3. Yeah, it's just again, and it's funny because we went by NCAA rules except for the timeout thing. I think it might have only been a Hawkmark League thing, to tell you the truth.
Let's go white!
Kind of crazy. So there we go, 4th down. See what Grafton comes up with. They got their offense out there. They don't have their kicker.
Eat him up!
So.
Eat him up!
Got to respect the pass here.
Yeah, they'll probably try to throw the ball because
I think they're going fade to the corner to Doniger.
A change of possession no matter what. All right.
So.
2:37. All right, we need to score quick and get the onside kick.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe get a pass interference call to help us, but it's not over yet.
Peter, slide this way.
Again, this team has never quit, and we've already seen 2 big plays this quarter, one for each team, so far from over.
17-27.
Solham goes in motion. Ball's wobbling. Solham gets it. He's going to have a 1st down. It's going to stop the clock, but that ball was wobbling. He's going to go off. He got stung up there a little bit.
Tony's taking some shots.
He has. He comes right back out, though. He's holding his side, but
he's a tough kid.
Oh, pound for pound, right?
No question.
And again, this is where Lewis would be a weapon. Not having him right now at our disposal has a big impact. That's a better ball. The ball's dropped by Angelini. That should have been caught. He went up for it, but it's a catchable ball. Second down.
I've seen a lot of wobbling passes in the second half. I think the wind has got
like you said, the wind's picked up, right?
Yeah. I'd like to see maybe a quick crossing route to whoever our fastest player is out there. Maybe he can.
It's probably Solheim right now. It's probably your fastest guy. I mean, we haven't used Eddie Feldman yet. Really,
Eddie's got wheels.
Eddie's got some wheels.
The tough throw is going to be, the long throw is going to be tough.
That's picked off.
Yeah. That'll do it. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah, that's Berube. I mean,
That's why I was saying I'd like to see a short crossing route, something, because you're just playing with fire.
Yeah, a little bit of dink and dunk there, you know. When you're forcing the ball 20 yards downfield, it makes a big difference. That was Berube, the linebacker. He's already had a couple interceptions on the season. None more important than that one right there. So we should see probably a couple handoffs here. And then if they pick up a first down, we'll probably see the knees. But they're not putting the ball in the air. They're basically back to their power I formation.
Well, I believe Duxbury is going to win today. I could be wrong. You never know.
You never know.
And Grafton, they're going to have a tough time versus Duxbury.
Yeah.
Because they're the real deal.
Yeah, I mean, Grafton showed me a little something today, but they didn't blow me out of the water.
No.
I mean,
they're going to have a tough time next week.
Again, looking at them, you got a good quarterback here for Grafton. You obviously have a great receiver, and their connections today have been the difference.
Yeah.
In fact, he scored all 3 touchdowns. Doniger scored because of the kickoff return. He scored all 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
So if you can find a way to take that kid out of the game, I think the rest of this, I didn't see like a real ground threat here. Grafton came in with a little bit of a reputation of being able to grind the ball out.
Yeah.
But Foxborough pretty much shut down the run game today.
Yeah.
Again, passing attack, not being able to sack it. BMO gets that sack there that one time, right? It makes that, as it turns out, it didn't hurt us because we got the pick shortly afterwards. But a lot of hits and misses.
Yeah. It doesn't make it any easier, but let's remember something. We're playing against a lot of senior captains. A lot of seniors.
A lot of leadership.
For every position.
Yeah, mature leadership.
Our younger team. I mean, we're by far the youngest team that Coach Martinelli's ever had.
Yeah.
He mentioned to me in the locker room, Doug, a couple weeks back, he goes, I feel like I should be arrested for playing all these young kids. Because he doesn't like to do it. He likes to play as upperclassmen, but they just they don't have the numbers this year.
They don't. It goes back to the youth football days when a lot of these kids, there's basically 5 seniors that I coached as 8th graders. And that team then was a mixture of 7th and 8th graders, and those 7th graders are now your juniors. It's the BMOs, the Lincoln Moores, the Tyler Prescotts. Those are the kids that enabled them to play as 8th graders.
Exactly. I remember.
So
give this team a lot of credit. It's been an unbelievable year. Appreciate you having me today, Doug, by the way.
It's been a good run. I tell you what, we're going to be back. We're going to be back in 5 days for Thanksgiving, and Frank's going to be there. But Dave, you're more than welcome to come up and join us. But that game's going to be for the Hockomock Davenport Championship, and
right. It's a huge game.
It's been a long time since a Foxborough Mansfield game has meant a league championship because they've been in different divisions for 10 years now.
Right.
And now that we're both in together. Both undefeated. It's going to come down to that.
And Mansfield's the real deal. If that's not going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination.
No, we saw Coach Redding here.
I talked to him earlier about his Milford game. They almost beat Milford. He thought they should have had it. They played in the rain the same night we did, and he said it really benefited Milford.
Right.
With their running back.
That running back Milford has is basically,
Yeah, a man.
he's a man, and he's there on school choice, no less. So it's not even like he's a Milford kid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, transfer.
for today's game, again, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad, but the Foxborough Warriors certainly, made us proud today with their effort. A couple close calls, a couple missed calls, whatever, but they never quit. And Grafton, we wish them luck. We expect it to be Duxbury, but there's never any guarantees. And then we'll see you folks Thanksgiving from the Martinelli Field at the Ahern Middle School. And again, have a safe weekend, and we'll see you in a few days.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Football season. Game coverage made possible through the efforts of Foxboro Cable Access volunteers. You can watch all the Warrior home games Mondays and Tuesdays at 8 on Comcast Channel 8 and Verizon Channel 39. You can also catch us online at fcatv.org and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter.